Hello, I'm Jordan and you're not. Well, this is it, the big one. The review that's been 7 years in the making. This is my review on Prom Night, the 2008 remake to this one. Now, this Prom Night has absolutely nothing to do with this Prom Night. It's a completely different story. So, they could be viewed as two different movies that just happen to have the same title. Or it could be Prom Night 5, like how Silent Night could be Silent Night, Deadly Night 6 of the original. Screw it. So there's like a lot and tons of hatred toward this movie. And you want to know the truth? I love this movie. I just lost half my audience. Alright, and I'll tell you why. I have an emotional connection with this movie. It was released in April 2008, and it was the time in my life that I was graduating from high school, and it was my prom night. And it was, I saw this movie twice in the theater, and I stole a prom night poster. It was probably like the night before it was, they're taking it down. And there was a prom night poster just happened to be right there in the box office, so I took it. I wanted it. I love the movie, so the poster should belong to me, and it does. And it's hanging in my room. And I took it down for a little bit, but I put it back up because I realized how much I love the movie. Okay, so it just, usually when I watch slasher movies, I like my slashers to be masked or silent, and we don't know who he is until like the last 10 minutes of the movie. Like Scream, he has a mask, but in this one, you see the killer's face, you know what his deal is, and he talks. And I was okay with that. His name is Richard Fenton, played by Jonathan I don't know. So the main protagonist is Brittany Snow when she plays Donna. So this Richard Fenton is a teacher, and Donna, and he's obsessed with Donna. He becomes like borderline crazy, hardcore obsessed with her, like I don't know, like a clingy teacher boyfriend. How come I had no teachers obsessed with me when I was in high school? Was I not good enough for you? Lady teachers, not guy teachers. That's just gross. If you're a hot lady teacher from my old high school between the ages of 30 and 60, call me. What, you don't still have my number after 7 years? That's when I graduated. I was even a prom king nominee. Also, I'm not lying. I'm for real. I was a prom king nominee, but I lost. I'm still pissed about it. Damn it. I took my video camera too if you want to see a video of it someday. Okay, so, yeah, this, Richard Fenton breaks into Donna's house and kills her mom, her dad, and her brother. And then it was like half a dream sequence and half real, kind of like a Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, where it was like kind of real and kind of a dream, where like the first 20 minutes. At least Donna can handle it better than Laurie Strode did. Laurie Strode was like borderline schizophrenic, bipolar in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Donna's a strong, independent woman. She can keep it together, unlike Laurie Strode. Okay, so then we flash forward to 3 years later, and it's prom night. So Donna's getting ready with her boyfriend Bobby, and there's Claire and Felisa and Michael and Ronnie and some other guy. There's even that old cliche of, the boyfriend standing at the bottom of the stairs and Donna's coming down the stairs in her dress, slow motion, some romantic music's playing. Oh, you're so beautiful. Yeah, that's in there too. But I'm okay with that. And then, but the prom takes place. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied. Takes place at a grand motel, this big old hotel where it's like celebrities when you pull up in your limousine because you're rich people. Only rich people go to prom. My prom was at my high school. And the prom was at the high school in this one, too. But in this one, it's at a hotel because proms are hardcore. They have to be at a hotel. and the big popular girl made it possible for it to be at a hotel. Popular girl that we hate because she's popular. Ugh. Okay, so Richard Fenton is he's out of the asylum and he's going after Donna. And then Idris Elba, who plays Detective Wynn, is trying to figure out where Richard Fenton is and trying to casing out the hotel and seeing if Richard is there and just looking after Donna and her friends at the prom. And there's they keep going up to the room and on the 3rd floor, and that's where half of the killings are done. That is kind of a slow part. I'll admit that. Well, if you go up to that room, you die. It's boo, scary hotel if you don't go in that room. And then Claire, all these Claire's being a drama queen. She has cramps down there. Ew. And we have Lisa. You're tearing us apart, Lisa! Okay. So, then they show scenes of, I need to stop saying I swear. Of, they're all their four years of high school and where you're going to be in 10 years and who's going to be at the reunion. And just all the stuff that they talked about and all those little videos of you classmates you never see again. I could really relate to that at the time. That was hitting close to home for me because I was graduating. It was the ending. It was closing a chapter in my life. Okay, so Donna finally comes face to face with the killer. I'm just gonna call him the killer. That sounds better than Richard Fenton. So the killer, he goes around in the hotel ducts and being all mysterious, try to hide from her. And then I'm not making this sound good, am I? It's better than I'm making it sound. It has a 3.8 rating at Internet Movie Database. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. If anything, it deserves a 5 maybe. I gave it a 10. That's just me. So I guess you can tell I'm already going to give this movie at least an A, just because, my heart. So I think it's a great movie. That it's underrated. It deserves more attention, and you should just check it out one more time. Don't compare it to the original Prom Night with Jamie Lee Curtis. Just watch it as its own movie. Just try not to think about it. That's like comparing Man of the House with Tommy Lee Jones to Man of the House with Chevy Chase. Two completely different movies, but they just happen to have the same title. So, will the killer get Donna, or will Donna escape? Will there ever be a sequel? I wish there was. That'd be awesome. Have a sequel take place right after the original, this one, and have a hospital, like Halloween 2 or something like that. I don't know. Okay. I guess that's as much as I can say about Prom Night. This is as highest as rating as I could give it because I love it. I won't even show you the poster I have. Boom! Prom Night, bitch.